fluent English still lag very far behind. A new policy set to go into effect soon could change that and help other kids too. Rachel Hanley explains how COVID became an aha moment for educators.
Hi, good morning. My name is Scarlett Amaya.
Scarlett Amaya is a rising senior at George Washington Carver High. She wants to go to college and then become a dentist.
Me gustaría asociarme con grupos de personas con colaboraciones para poder ayudar a la gente hispana, las que no tienen los recursos para poder arreglarse su sonrisa.
Like 5% of high schoolers in Louisiana, Scarlett is an English learner, having come from Honduras just 2 years ago. And like all high schoolers in Louisiana, she has to pass a series of standardized tests called LEAP in order to graduate. English and math, done. But she failed biology.
En ese año no sabía tanto ni lo mínimo de inglés.
English learners fail most sections of the LEAP test twice as often as the average student. To their teachers, the reason is simple. With the exception of the algebra and geometry, LEAP is only offered in English.
Advocated.
Emma Merrill works with English learners in Orleans Parish schools. She remembers a class she taught in 2019.
At the end of the year, we had 2 kids pass the exam, and the rest of the kids could not graduate.
Only about 40% of English learners in the state did that year, compared to 80% of students overall. Then the State Board of Elementary and Secondary Education, BESE, temporarily waived the LEAP graduation requirement because of COVID.
100% of my kids graduated that year. So the disparity between the 2 years really shone a light on how this exam is the barrier to graduation for my students.
So she and NOLA Public Schools Administrator Charuba Chavez started lobbying BESE for another path, one for kids who knew the material but struggled with a timed test in their second language.
They have already put in the hard work. They've taken the classes, passed the classes, come to school every day, turned in all of their assignments. And so, a diploma is not just, oh, you met this score on this one assessment.
It wasn't a radical idea. There are only 7 other states that require students to pass a standardized test to graduate. Of those, Louisiana is the only one that doesn't give them another option, even under special circumstances.
In June, BESE approved a new graduation appeals process. All high schoolers will still have to take the LEAP test, but seniors like Scarlett who fail one or more subjects will be able to put together portfolios to show what they've learned. Their school will have to approve it, and they'll have to meet other requirements, including a certain test or certification to show they're employable.
We want to make sure we're not just passing you along, right? We want to make sure that you're actually ready for the workforce.
And even though this started as an effort to help English learners, the appeals process will be open to all seniors. That's partly thanks to Special Ed Administrator Johnada Newton. Her daughter Alani has sickle cell anemia and dealt with plenty of challenges on her way to graduation.
She is a member of the National Honor Society. She's a high functioning. She doesn't have a cognitive disability.
Alani spent high school in and out of the hospital, sometimes missing tests.
There were no provisional standards for students who had other issues going on.
Johnada advocated on her own, then with Emma and Charuba.
June 14th was a great day. Just really excited to see what happens next.
But not everyone is. Several BESE members voted against the policy. An attorney general and candidate for governor, Jeff Landry, accused BESE of lowering standards at our public schools. He called the portfolio a subjective special project and said using it to pass kids is not beneficial to our students or communities. Right now, BESE is working with school districts on how to grade the portfolios. Those who fought for the appeals process say they'll be as objective as possible and show that the kids who turn them in are working hard already.
Cada día es un esfuerzo por aprenderlo más, cada día es un momento más por aprender una palabra y ellos solo quieren aprovechar la oportunidad.
Rachel Hanley, Eyewitness News.
Now, the policy change is still in what the state school board calls a notice period. It will end in October, and after that, it will become official. We got more into the specifics of the policy on our website, wwltv.com. The article is available in Spanish, too.
Tying the knot, losing your health coverage, or welcoming someone new. When life changes, Covered California helps you find and pay for quality health insurance. 90% of enrollees have received financial help. Learn more at coveredca.com.
What do Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, Derek Carr, and Trevor Lawrence have in common? They are the guys in their division. Who else joins that list? It's the Locked On Ultimate NFL Preview, and it starts now.